Hi guys, welcome back to Awakening with Stacy. I'm Stacy. If you're new to my channel, thank you for checking it out. If you enjoy listening or my energy, put a like down there and hit the bell and subscribe. And if you're coming back to see me, thank you. I truly appreciate all of you, and I enjoy communicating either in the comments or through my email or through one of my other social medias with you. I really enjoy meeting you all. So what I'm doing today, actually, let me be completely honest on what's been going on all day. So I went on vacation for a couple days and it was beautiful. It was amazing. And I came back and I started getting massive downloads, and I had been getting downloads and information that different things I wanted to get out, what I wanted to say, all this different energy coming at me from people in my life, not my home life, but people coming back from the past, asking me questions, bringing me into things, or just my heart going out to people in different situations all around me, no matter who it is. I've seen it everywhere, whether it's everyone wrapped up in what's going on in the world, this, that, and the other, family, other people's going through a lot of family drama, all of it. And it's really getting to my heart. And I have so much I want to say about so many different subjects. And I've been trying to figure out where I wanted to go and what exactly I wanted to do, and to convey how I see it to you guys. So as I've been sitting here doing this, and okay, I could talk about this, I could talk about this, I could break this down, I could go all the way back to the beginning of existence if I needed to, go into quantum physics, can't speak today, sorry. DNA, the Akashic record, all of it and break it down on what we're going through in little bitty pieces. I really would like to do that. But in the energy that we're in right now, at least from where I'm sitting and what I'm feeling and what I'm seeing around, is that all of those things that can be explained and are out on the internet and you can research and learn about, and all these different amazing people are out there to tell you all about it. For me, it all comes down to love and compassion. And how do we, as the gods and goddesses of never not broken, meaning that you've spent your life through death, transformation, growing, learning, loving, making mistakes, growing from them, all the things. It has nothing to do with being perfect. It has a continuing to grow out of every situation you've been through in your life. That is who I'm speaking to, which is basically everyone on this planet, whether you see it or not. And I will try to explain this. We come in broken. We come in not broken like you would think broken, that's a broken plate, or that's a broken person because of this, that, and the other. I see this person as broken. No. We come in not knowing who we completely are on the inside and what we're here to do, to go through this journey to find our paradise, our mental paradise, our nirvana, our heaven on earth. And there's several ways that we get there, and there's lots of distractions, and there's a lot of heartache. There's a lot of expectations that cause a lot of heartaches. And there's many reasons. I mean, a billion things that can bring this on. Family, lovers, friends, enemies. But most of all, ourselves. When you decide to check yourself first, it lets you see everyone's perspective a little bit different. Why do you feel that way? Why do you see it that way? So then, as you're growing through it all and you get on a higher perspective of things and you're looking at it the way that I'm looking at it right now is I see all the perspectives. And I'm not talking about my perspective on another or another's perspective of me. I'm talking about outside of my realm of the collective of different situations. It's no longer, is this right or is this wrong? Is this person right? Is this person wrong? Which way should I choose? No. I see each individual, each situation as its own emotional growing to become that person's highest good, for their highest good. So when I'm looking at a situation that involves several people who want me to pick sides, or not really pick sides, but I have a choice to choose. Someone wants me to say, this is right, this is wrong, this is right, this is wrong. Do you believe this? Do you believe that? All of those scenarios, I have to choose to say, I see the good and bad in all. I see the beauty even in the chaos. And when I say that, I truly mean that, even in myself, the beauty in all of my own chaos, whether it was sent to me, I gave it back, I sent it out, it was sent back to me, however it worked in my life, the beauty in all that chaos. So the goddess of the never not broken, God, goddess, gender does not matter here. The emotional side of yourself. Everything happens for your liberation. Everything that happens in your life happens to grow you, to make you a better person. And in those makings of you, you have decisions and choices to make. You are free to choose your own actions. You're not free to choose the consequences of your actions. You do not get to tell someone that they should not be hurt. And you have no right to tell someone else that they cannot be hurt either. These are things you learn on the journey of love of self, of unconditional love of others. And I have felt these things to my core on both ends, from others and from myself. So if everything happens for our own good, our own liberation of self, everything, every person, everyone who plays a role, every person you love, every person that loves you, every person who broke your heart, every situation that didn't work out, every frenemy that ended up being the person that you told everything to and they used it against you. Even all that taught you a lesson, taught you how you were going to respond to that lesson. Now, you, through all of these things that happened to you, God and goddesses of the never not broken, are you able to continue to still love? Now that you've been through it all, now that, say you haven't learned all these lessons yet. Say you're just waking up, okay? Because I want to really add everyone into this, no matter where you are on this process of your own growing. Okay, so now say you're just waking up, you have a choice. Am I going to try to see it from everyone's perspective in the situation? Or am I just going to hold my emotions and believe that only my side is right and their side is wrong? Because neither side are right or wrong if you're not doing it in love. Everyone right now has a choice to jump on this wagon, that wagon, believe this, believe that. What do you believe about yourself? You can jump in the energy of, okay, the Bible says tribulation, this is what's going on. We're going to go through this. Yes, it's been prophesied, it's been sung to the masses for hundreds of years about these times. And you can choose to stay in one box of it and ride it all the way to town. You can decide to see the higher perspective and look at it like that all day long. Or you can choose to take your energy and change the narrative. Heaven on earth, new human, new light worker. Because none of this, at the core of my being since I was very young, through it all, has told me that everything has to happen for us to bring heaven to earth. Whether that's just to yourself, your own beautiful paradise in heaven. Living in heaven in your mind, or physically knowing what's going on in the 5D and in the ether realms, and knowing that we are bringing heaven to earth. Where are you going to put your energy? Armageddon? Being a piece that helps destroy it? Are you going to continue to love yourself? Go deep down inside and see what's really going on in the bigger picture of things to help show love to another person. Maybe they're wrong. Maybe you don't understand. Maybe you're wrong. But realize that they're in your life to teach you something, or they wouldn't be there any longer. Let your challenges, never not broken ones, grow you to love more. And I know it's like, how can I love more? I know, I get it. I get it. How can I give more love? How can I keep taking on more pain and giving more love? That doesn't make sense, does it? But it does. It does. Because every time you choose to do that, every time you choose love over hate, you grow as a soul. And you see how that ripples down in other people's life. Like a friend told me last night, are you going to put out the fire, or are you going to make it bigger? Those are deep decisions. And there's many reasons, and I want to try to get out the many reasons why we have to go through the things, all the things. Why do we have to go through them? To be never not broken. For our own good, to continue to just get showing love. So I was speaking to Spirit. We'll go back to that. And Spirit's giving me all this stuff. I'm like, okay, I got to get my kids ready for homeschool. I have all this stuff. And Spirit's like, no, you have to get, there's something I need you to get out. I'm like, well, I want to be a perfectionist and I want to know exactly what I'm going to say. And that's my goal. And I work really hard at that. But with this one, Spirit's like, I need you to just go with this for me. So to be honest with you guys, I'm just going to go with it. And I hope it hits where it needs to. And I'm going to let Spirit flow through me. And I want to say this to anyone who has came in or out or around or has been in my life. I appreciate all of it. I love all of you from the core here. I don't care if I never speak to you again, if you never speak to me again, if you think that I am some way or however the dynamic worked out that our relationship had began or end in my life. I say thank you for every piece of it. I truly do love you and wish the best for every single one of you. And thank you for teaching me one way or the other. And I hope that one day you'll be able to acknowledge or know what I did for you. So on this making of, liberating us and the things happening for the betterment of love, we usually start out and some people are going through this right now. Some of us are going through a little bit of it right now. Some of us are being retested on if we're going to take the bait. How much have we grown? Where are you going to go with this? Because we all go through these certain things, but it's how we learn to get past them, and it will come back. Spirit's got jokes. My friend used to say that all the time. It's true, because we will be retested even after we, ace the test before. We'll have to come back and do it again, because we have to really, Spirit needs to know that, yes, I've learned my lesson. So dependency on others, on drama, on a relationship, drugs, alcohol, whatever your habit is, food, talking about other people, whatever that dependency, that habit is for you. Where is that habit? What is it that helps you feel codependent or having complete dependency on that thing, person, place, thing, feeling, whatever that is? That habit, be it good or be it bad, who's to judge? It is what it is, right? That habit that we have outside of ourselves will be the thing that teaches us the biggest lessons. Whatever that habit is for you, for me, it's been many things, as I'm sure it has been with you guys. I would say one of my biggest habits is the love me habit. The I'm loving, so you should love me. I'm going to give. And I really, truly never want anything back, except for, except that doesn't make sense. Okay. I don't want anything physically back. see me. It's a habit that I had to break, that it didn't matter how others saw me. If they saw me as loving or as this bitch, if they saw something that I catalyzed in them, something I did to destroy them, or however that worked. People have many of their own opinions of us all. So, you know, bringing in the for me, the mother wound, you know, wanting friends, wanting to be a part of the group, the habit that was mine, not knowing that I would only shine when I stood alone. So what's your habit? Think about it. Really, what are you dependent on that keeps you from going inside to love yourself? What is that? Look at it. See if it's good for you. See how it may change your life if you change your behavior or your perception of it. As we are trying to, you know, we have the habit, we see the habit. Some of you are still working on seeing the habit. We're going to go forward in this journey because it has a point, and I really want to try to get there. Inventing yourself. So if you get rid of the habit, who are you now? Who are you? Who are you with that thing that you're holding so tight to? Because if you let it go, you're going to have to change something. You're going to have to face something. You may have to look in the mirror at something. Who are you? Who will you be? Who do you want to be? You will have to, as you're growing. And you may realize as you're inventing yourself for your higher self, for your own soul's journey, you have to detach from some things. Not because, oh my God, I don't like them. I don't like that. This person did this. This person did that. Not detachment for that reason. Detachment for your soul's growth. Where you want to be. It kills me. I want to go in, as good as I am at detachment. When I was doing it for my own selfish reasons, I was very good at it. I'm not very good at it as I've transformed it, and I have to now detach because these certain situations would bring me to a level that I have surpassed, and I want to stay on a certain frequency because that's my choice. So I look at these situations and I don't want to detach. I want to love everyone involved and help wake everyone up and be a part of that and open eyes and be there. Spirit will not allow me to. I have been detached from those people. It does not matter what I want to do. It doesn't matter what you want to do. When you are growing yourself, there will be things you have to detach from. And not on an egotistical level, but when spirit tells you it's time to detach from that situation, that pain, that person, that love. Because anything that's in our lives right now, and the energy to love ourselves, to be where we need to be, cannot be there to bring us down. And that does not mean that you look at that person, place, or thing as bad. It means that you can send love to it, but you can't get involved in the shittiness of it. And it's okay. It's okay to have boundaries. It's okay to love from afar. It's okay not to be in the middle of the storm of a lifetime. Not when you've been through it before. It's okay just to step out of the way and keep sending love and keep being light and keep being you. However you do that. And the right people will be the ones that are still standing for you in your life and what you're creating for yourself on your journey. Because we have a desire. You know, we all have this big desire. Everyone's like fighting for this, fighting for that, fighting, you know, different things that are going on. And we all have the desire just to be loved and love others in our souls. So when that gets all messed up, however that gets messed up in your life, whatever is that first breaking moment that separated you from feeling love and giving love, okay? It's then we have to turn, well, what's our desires now? Are you desiring to go out and never show anyone love because you weren't loved? Does that make that okay? Or do you desire to hurt people because you've been really hurt? What is your desire? It's never too late to change yourself. It's never too late to look inside your own soul. Desire, never not broken ones. That no matter what breaks us for those little moments, desire to keep loving. Desire that you are going to continue being you and standing in your power, no matter where you are on this soul's journey, not out of hatefulness, out of loving yourself. Also, desiring things, desiring to be with the person, more money, more status, whatever that is that core desire that keeps you going every day. Also know that it's okay to desire things we want to bring and manifest in our life. Just make sure that those desires match your own morals. But don't be afraid of that part of your own desire. Imprisonment. Do we know much about that? How does, as a collective, we are feeling imprisoned on a 3D level, imprisonment in our mind, imprisonment in a situation, imprisonment in our homes, imprisonment from being able to really connect with another person except for the same people we see every day. And you may desire to see different people, to do different things. Being imprisoned by our own mind, no matter where you are in this journey, no matter if you are in this box or that box, or you are not seeing the bigger picture of all of it. You are living in imprisonment in your mind. Free your mind, and the rest will follow. Remember that song? Free your mind, and the rest will follow. No matter where you are physically, or how you see the things around you. Free your mind, go into your soul. Stop thinking you know everything. Second guess yourself always. Sometimes you may see that you're right. Sometimes you may see that you are not, like I said. for yourself. Only you have the key to do it. There's no one else that has the key. Not family, not a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a twin flame, a soulmate, a kindred spirit. Nobody has the key. You are the only one that can set your mind free and take yourself out of your own personal prison. And when you have the opportunity during this journey of yours to judge others, things, situations, take the opportunity to realize how the other may feel, how the situation affects someone else, lots of other people, yourself, your feelings. Take the opportunity to think before you judge. You never know what someone else has went through or is going through. You never know how your words affect their soul. And you never know what their purpose is on this planet. Maybe their purpose isn't like yours at all. Why isn't that okay? Maybe they're here to show someone else something you cannot in a different way. Why is that not okay? Why isn't it okay not to stand up and have boundaries against others in a loving way? Try not to judge, my friends. I have had been tested on this. Just look at it from a higher perspective. Because we're all trying to get to the top of our game, whatever that mission is for you. What are you trying to do with your story? What are you trying to create from your story, from your life, from your experiences with love, with not love? What are you trying to lead? Where are you trying to lead others? Are you trying to lead them with love? Are you trying to lead them with ego? Are you trying to lead them just so that you're not alone? Leadership. When others start watching your light, there are certain people who resonate with certain people for a reason. There's many placements for leadership. No one needs to jump over another person, smash them down, make them not matter. There is power in working together in leadership. No one thing is better than the other. It's just different. The rewards on this journey, even when you're still transmuting and you're still growing and you're still getting the lessons and you're still feeling the pain, all of the things, life in general, the rewards though should outweigh the pain. If it is not outweighing the pain, I can personally guarantee you it's something that you're not looking at about yourself, about the things around you, about the things that really make you happy and what you are here to lead for. The rewards are plenty. Sometimes it's just, are you seeing them? Do you see your rewards? Or are you letting them float you by because they're not big enough? The rewards aren't as big as you thought they would be, because they come in all shapes, sizes, and beauty. You will get them. That's a guarantee. Are you going to pick them up? Or are you going to tell them thank you? The abruption that happens in the process of us as this all explodes and everything is so chaotic and we're learning it all, and people are going through dark nights of the soul and not understanding what's going on, and they're fighting each other and they're angry and they're pissed off because they don't understand themselves. They don't understand what's going on. And even if you do, you're still getting hit, right? So it's like, it's so abrupt, and it can come off like that all the time and all at once. That's when you have to use your intellect and your soul to know what's best for your growth, your soul period, where you're at. Use your intellect and your heart together, not one over the other, but together in love. Because then, and only then, will the God and goddesses of the never not broken, all of us, get to be one with our higher selves. Be the high priestess. Be the high priest. Bring nirvana. Bring heaven to earth. Start with your mind. Free your mind. Set the intentions of love for yourself and love for others. And I know it sounds fluffy, and it's the truth. It does not mean you do not have boundaries. It does not mean you don't have a right to be pissed off at the world and the situation, okay? It doesn't. I get pissed off on a daily basis. But the core of me, the core of you wouldn't have went through all of it. You wouldn't have made it to this point if you weren't here for a reason. Do you hear me? Let me say it again for those in the back. You would not be here right now if it was not for a reason. Maybe that's just for one more person. Maybe that's for 2 more people. Maybe that's to reach 500 more people. Maybe it's just to help your own family. Whatever that reason is, you would not be here unless you were meant to right now. So do it. Find it. Find the love for yourself. Find the beauty in the chaos. Dance in the rain. But most of all, for all those out there who are never not broken, remember, no matter what comes in after it, when you get through all the chaos and you're just getting tested again, and you've loved and loved and loved and continue to love, remember, you're good enough. You are beautiful. Your light matters. Your voice is worthy. Your pain was real, and you made it. I'm proud of you for getting to the other side, and the one still working, your healing, your soul's journey. the beautiful place that you are. Look inside. See the bigger picture of everyone involved. Have your boundaries. Do it with love. And love will come back in so many different rewards. I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening to me. I feel so much better now that I've got this out. I hope it made sense. If you'd like to get a hold of me, reach out, have appointments, links will be down below. I appreciate all of you. I love you with all my heart. And until next time, love you.